Hi everyone, welcome. Today we're moving through a practice that's slow and stretchy. So we'll be spending a little bit more time in the shapes. Just make sure that you have with you 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks at home, you may want to take some rolled up towels, and I'll tell you how to position them once we're in the shape. So we're going to start by lying on our back, and if you have blocks, you're going to take one block onto the medium height, so it runs along the length of your spine between your 2 shoulder blades. The second block is either going to be onto your medium height, maybe you may need it on the highest height. If you're quite open through your upper chest and your thoracic, you can pop it onto the lower height. Now if you have towels or blankets at home, you can roll up the blanket, pop it lengthways, and then you can fold up another blanket or a cushion and pop it underneath your hip. So you may just want to play around with that. And I like to move in quite deep to open up through my back. And then you're going to take the soles of your feet together, knees fall out wide. Arms fall out to your shoulders. And as always, if Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees flat wide, feels really uncomfortable for you, just go ahead and extend your legs long. And then as you rest here, I just want you to feel as though your body is draping over the blocks. Maybe close your eyes down here. And spend a few moments just checking in with your breath. How are you breathing, or where are you breathing? And what you may find is that maybe you started breathing off into your upper chest. And as you spend a little bit more time here, you can now access and breathe a little bit lower, down into the bottom of your lungs. I'm just going to take 2 more rounds of breath. So nice, slow, steady inhaling. And a nice, full, complete breath out. And 1 more like that. Inhale. And then exhale, clearing the debris from the lungs and your chest. And then you're going to slowly place your feet onto the ground so that your kneecaps shine towards the ceiling. Slide your hands down by your side. And you're going to nod your chin towards your chest and just peel yourself up and off your blocks, and then come back down to lie onto your back into a Shavasana style shape. I'm just going to pause here. Maybe closing your eyes again. Spend a moment or 2 just checking and noticing how you feel. And maybe you feel a little bit of heat or maybe some tingling. Maybe you feel as if the weight of your body is being swallowed up and sinking down into the earth. And then from here, you're just going to bend both knees up. The soles of your feet flatten. Take your feet about mat width distance apart. And you're just going to gently rock your knees from side to side, just making your way side to side in an easy supine twist. Feel a gentle release off through the front of your thighs, around your hips, maybe even into your lower back. And then you're going to reach over again and grab hold of one of your blocks. Keep your knees bent up. Press down through the soles of your feet. And either onto the lowest height or the medium height, as you elevate your hips up, you're going to slide your block underneath your sacrum. And your sacrum is the flat part of your pelvis. So be super mindful that you haven't got your block underneath or onto your spine. And then from here, bending up your right knee towards your chest. You're going to extend your left leg long. Just taking some little circles here. with your right leg. And you want to use the strength of your arms, your biceps, to take the circles rather than grip and clench all the muscles around that right hip. So just find a little bit of space in and around that right hip joint. Keep your shoulders relaxed here. You may start off small with the circles and maybe gradually take them a little larger. And then with this extended leg, I want you to feel as though you're spiraling your inner thigh down towards the ground. And that leg stays a little bit active, it's not just sort of flopping. And then release your right leg down, your foot onto the mat, and we'll take it to the other side. Bending your left knee up, extending. Right leg forward again, just taking little circles, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Once again, on this side, you want to use the strength of your arm bones to mobilize the head of your femur inside your hip socket. Keep breathing here. And with your extended leg, you try and anchor down through your inner heel, that extended foot, and spiral your inner thigh bone, inner groins, towards the mat. And releasing this bent leg, the left leg, you send both legs long. Just feel that ever so gentle release to the front of your hips. And once again, maybe just closing your eyes down here. But be mindful that you don't feel any compression or sharp pain through your lower back. If you're experiencing that, you may like to lower your block onto the lower setting, or maybe bend your knees up. Two more breaths. Deep breath in. Long exhale. And then one more inhale. Empty your breath. Slowly bend up one leg and then the other. Press down through the soles of your feet. Elevate your hips off your block. And then slowly roll down. So from here we're going to roll all the way off to one side. And make our way into our child's pose. So take your knees wide, big toes touch. Sink your sit bones back towards your heels and walk your hands forward. And just looking for this elongation through your spine. The wider you take your knees, the more you may experience that release through your thighs, your adductors, maybe up into your groins. Let's see if you can soften your shoulders down and away from your ears. Draw your shoulder blades down the back wall of your rib cage. And then drip your heart closer towards the mat. Keeping your legs as they are, you're then going to walk both hands over to the right into a lateral child's pose and stack your left palm on top of your right hand. And interlace your fingers here. And then as you stretch your fingers forward and away from you to the top right hand corner of your mat, you then want to wrap your left outer hip crease back. And the further you walk your hands over to the right, the more you'll experience that gentle stretch and release through the left side of your torso. And you may feel it up and around your lats, maybe around your ribs, maybe through your side body into your waist. And just keep your shoulders drawn out of your ears. And keep your breath steady. And then from here, slowly walk your hands back through center and we'll take that to the other side. So this time, stacking your right palm on top of your left. Stretching your fingers away from you to the top left-hand corner and then wrap your right outer hip crease back. And as you inhale, feel the right side of your ribs and your torso just gently expand and ply open. And just take one more breath in. Stay here as you empty your lungs. And walk your hands back through center. And then come up onto your hands and knees. And we're going to move through a little bit of a different cat-cow today, so more of a thoracic cat-cow with your palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You're going to sink your chest and your belly down. So it will feel as though your arm bones are reaching up towards the ceiling, and you'll feel your upper back hollow out and your shoulder blades draw towards each other. And then from here, as you breathe out, you're going to drive down through your palms, round up between your two shoulder blades, make your way into your cat pose. Suction your front body towards your back body. And then from here, make your way into that neutral spine, reaching long through your tail, out through your crown. Drop your chest down, and then from here, round. Breathe out. Sweeping out through your lower belly. And then again. Find that length through your spine, through your vertebra. Drop your chest down. Drive through your palms, and then round. Release the weight of your head to the back of your neck as well. And we'll just take one more like that. Spine long, neutral spine. Sink your chest between your two arm bones, and then drive down through your palms, curling your tailbone under. Release the weight of your head, gaze back between your two legs. And then from here, once again, just make your way back into your neutral spine. Long spine, tuck your toes under and find your way back into your downward facing dog. And just take a moment to explore here. So bending one knee and releasing the other, walking out through your legs. Ensure that your legs are at least hip width distance apart. And then just check in, notice what's going on with your palms and your fingers. Make sure that your index fingers are pointing forward and you grip down through all 10 of your finger pads. As you press your mat forward and away from you, lift up and out of your wrist joints, and then roll your triceps down towards the mat. Align your upper arm bones up with your ears. And then can you stretch the tips of your ears towards your thumbs? You should feel that length through the back of your neck. So you wrap your upper arm bones down, upper back and shoulder blades spread wide. Gently knit in through your lower ribs. And then keep sending your hips back behind you. So the majority of your weight is in your feet. And from here we're going to move into a twist. So rise high onto your toes. Pivot both heels over to the right, knees bend. And then feel as though you're sticking your butt back. And opening up through the left side of your torso. And then from here, as you inhale, rise high onto your tiptoes. Both heels pivot to the other side, knees bend. Making sure that you get quite deep in your legs here. And then pivot both heels back through center. Inhale here in your downward facing dog. And then rise onto your toes, knees bend, walk your feet forward up to meet your palms. And we're just going to take a ragdoll. So grab hold of opposite elbows, micro bend through your knees, and as you allow your body, your head to dangle forward here. And just turning your head from side to side, no, maybe nodding your chin. Feeling your torso sway. If you are really tight through your hamstrings, maybe you want to go ahead and rest your forearms on top of your thighs. That may feel a little bit more accessible to you. And then from here, release both hands down onto your mat. You're going to take an inhale, make your way into a halfway lift. So fingertips either onto the mat or palms. Slide up the front of your shin bones. Spine is long and flat, and feel as though you're just curling the top of your sternum up here. And then as you breathe out again, fold forward over your two thighs. Knees bending and releasing, step your left foot back. Runners lunge, grab hold of your blocks if you need to pop them underneath your hand, and then sink your left knee down onto the ground. Lift your chest up, pop both hands on top of your right knee. You're going to start by taking some little rocks back and forward as we begin to open up through the front of your left hip, through the front of your left thigh. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And then from here, you're going to draw your hips back so your legs are more of a 90-90 degree. So pelvis stacked on top of your knees. With your right hand, stretch your right fingertips down to the mat, onto your right hand side or maybe onto a block. Left hand reaches towards the ceiling. Inhale, grow tall, reach long through your left arm bone, left fingertips, and you're going to arc over to the right. Maybe pop your left hand behind the back of your head. You want to gently draw in through your lower belly and take a gentle pelvic tilt. So you're curling your tailbone under. Breathe into your left side body. Shoulders draw down and away from your ears. And then to help stabilize and keep your balance, press down through the sole of your right foot. Pull your right foot towards your left knee. From here, as you breathe in, you're going to lift your body up, pop your left hand outside of your right thigh, right hand behind your lower back, breathe in, grow tall, and then exhale, you're going to twist. One more like that, big breath in, and then exhale, see if you can revolve a little bit deeper. Keep your upper chest spreading wide. Slowly unravel from your twist, lean forward, maybe grab hold of your blocks, and then you're going to shift your hips back and then straighten up through that right knee. Come into your half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, spine is long. Reach your sit bone and tailbones back. You're hinging forward from your hips and then breathe out, fold forward. And you're looking for as much length through the front of your torso here as possible. So feel as though you're releasing your pubic bone here at the bottom of your hips, or your pelvis back. And then grow taller through your spine and out through the crown of your head, or keeping your shoulders drawn out of your ears. Stay here for one more inhale. Stay here as you breathe out. As you inhale, lift your chest up, rebend into your right knee, and then you're going to hook left elbow outside of your right thigh. Right hand stacks on top of your left. Breath in, long spine, and then exhale, twist a little bit deeper. So see if you can peel your right shoulder open. Both shoulder blades draw down your back body. As you plug down through your right palm, then elevate your sternum up to meet your thumbs. On your next breath out, slowly unravel from your twist. Lean forward, pop your left hand underneath your left shoulder, tuck your left toes under, hold your left knee off the ground, and then reach your right palm up for an easy twist. Roll your right shoulder to stack on top of your left shoulder. Stay energized through your legs, so reach back through your left heel, lift the root of your left thigh bone up, and then wrap your left side body under and around and gaze up with both eyes. Take one more breath in and then exhale, look forward, right hand to the mat, step up, forward fold. Good, breath in here, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips can slide up the front of your shins or just hover, and then breathe out as you fold. Both knees bend, release your right foot back, and then sink your right knee down onto the ground. Taking some little rocks back and forward here. Releasing up through the front of your right hip. And then from here, we're just going to draw our hips back. So our hips are over our back knee, creating that 90-90 degree with our legs. Extend your left fingertips down to the mat or to your block. Right hand is going to reach towards the ceiling. Find the length through your torso first before leaning up and over to the left. And always options to pop your right hand behind the back of your skull. Curl your tailbone under, gently draw in, hug in through your lower belly. And press down through the sole of your left foot, pull your left heel towards your right knee. So you should feel these hamstrings switch on. As you take your next inhale, slowly lift your body up. Pop your right hand outside of your left thigh, left hand behind your lower back as we move into a twist. Breath in, grow tall, and then exhale, rotate. One more like that, inhaling, and then breathe out as you twist. Slowly unravel, come back through center, lean forward, grab hold of blocks if you need underneath your hands, draw your hips back, straighten up through your left leg. We're coming into our half splits. Inhale, so you always want to find this sensation of length and elongation through your spine before folding forward here. And you want to dig down through that left heel and then pull your left heel back towards your right knee. So as well as releasing and stretching through that hamstring is also a little bit activated. And then how much length and space can you create through your front body? Shoulders are out of your ears, so keeping that length between the top of your shoulders and your earlobes. Nod your chin gently down towards your collarbones. Take one more big breath in. Slowly breathe out. You're going to keep wrapping that left arm in. And then from here, as you inhale, to lunge forward into your left leg. Lift your chest up, and you can use your left hand to assist you here as you make your way into the twist. Lift your belly up and away from your left inner thigh. Press down through your left palm and then lift your hands towards, or lift your heart I should say, towards your thumbs. Keep the back of your neck long. You want to roll that left shoulder over, and there's this sense of leaning back. Stay for another breath in, and as you breathe out, can you rinse further into your twist. And from here, slowly unravel, lean forward. Right hand underneath right shoulder, tuck your right toes under, hover your right knee off the ground, and then reach your left arm up for an easy twist here. Charge back through your right heel, stay energized through your right leg, and then hug your inner thighs towards each other. Keep wrapping this left outer hip back, and then wrap your right ribs under and around, gazing up towards the sky with both your eyes. Take one more breath in, and then exhale, lower your left hand, look forward, step up to the top of your mat, feet wide, toes out, heels in, drop your bottom down for a squat malasana. Palms press, or elbows press to your inner knees hugging towards your elbows. Keep your spine long, reach the crown of your head skywards. Upper chest, proud and open. Take one more big breath into your belly, and then slowly breathe out. And then from here, you're going to release your hands down behind you, come down to take a seat. I'm going to move into a twist, and I'll spin around to face you. Extend your right leg forward, and you're going to place your left foot to the outside of your right thigh. Now you may want to stay with this twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana, with that leg straight, or you can bend out that bottom leg. Make sure both sit bones are firmly anchored down into the mat. You can also sit on a cushion or a blocky. And from here, you're going to pop one hand behind your lower back, wrap your other forearm around the front of your shin. Inhale, lift up and out of your lower back. So you're perched right on top of your sit bones, and then breathe out. You're going to revolve towards your bent knee, or this top leg. Keep the back of your neck long, and your chin is no higher than parallel towards the ground. And feel as though you can lift up taller through the roof of your mouth. And then from here, we're going to move into our next stretch. You're going to rotate your chin over your front shoulder, and then tilt your head so that your ear is dripping down towards that front shoulder. And you're looking for this gentle stretch and release through the side of your neck. And you may want to take just some ever so gentle rolls. So roll your chin down towards your collarbone, and then back up. When you find a tender spot, just pause there. Keep noting your shoulders away from your ears. And then from here, slowly guide your head all the way back upright. Unravel from your twist, spin forward, and we'll take it to the other side. So other leg extends forward. You can place your foot on the outside of your thigh. If you want to bend up your underneath knee, you can go ahead and do so. Both sit bones anchor down. Wrap your forearm around the front of your shin, opposite hand behind your lower back. And then lift up and out of your lumbar spine. As you breathe out, rotate towards this bent knee and this top leg. Every inhale is a sense of growing taut out through the column of your spine. Every breath out is an opportunity just to see if you can rotate a little bit deeper. Maintain the twist, and we're going to rotate our chin, so we're looking over our front shoulder. And then gently tilt your head so your ear is dripping down towards that front shoulder. Keep stretching these fingertips behind you onto the ground, further away. And again, options is gently roll your chin down towards your chest, towards your forehead. Feeling that release to the side of your neck, maybe through the back of your neck. And then as you're ready, slowly lifting your head upright, unravel from your twist, and come down to lie onto our backs. Move into a supine pigeon. So cross your right ankle on top of your left lower thigh. Spread your arms to the space in your legs. Gently draw your legs in towards your chest. And you want to take your ankle bone onto the outside of your quad there. Keep flexing your feet back. Spine should be long, bottom heavy. Neck and shoulders relaxed. If you're curling up, pop a cushion or your block underneath your head. And you're looking for that release through your right glute. Long, steady inhales and exhales. And from here, just slowly untangle your legs and we'll cross our legs to the other side. So this time, left ankle on top of your right lower thigh. Thread your arms to the space in your legs. So you either grab hold of the back of your thigh, or if it's okay, throw your knee in front of your right shin. As your legs closer in towards your chest. Feel your spine long. As we release through that neck glute. Keep those shoulders relaxed. And then from here, slowly untangle your legs, making your way into a happy baby. Soles of your feet flat, flexed. Drop your elbows down into your shoulder sockets and gently rock from side to side. Again, you want to feel as though your butt is heavy, tailbone is heavy, spine is long. Really, less is more here. So just see if you can let go of any muscles you really don't need to engage and activate. Usually it's those muscles around your neck and your shoulders that we still might be clenching. And release both feet. And then we're going to move our way into our final position, Shavasana. Legs extend long, ankles roll out, palms face up. Allow yourself and your body to get really heavy here. Yogis, you're more than welcome to lie here for as long as you like in your Shavasana. Taking this time to let go, to rest in stillness. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.